We start with digital services. Welcome to the new era. Today, our machines have become smart. They're armed with sensors, they're armed with ECUs, electronic control units, with which data packs are being sent every minute across to our uptime centers. And data can come from anywhere, literally anywhere. For example, data can come from, let's say, engines, from the hydraulic systems, wherever a sensor is present in the machine and can track some alteration in movement or in some alteration in parameter. So it gets more interesting from here. The question now is that what do we do with this data? So what happens is the data actually goes and resides in the cloud. And what we do in Pinia is we download the data from the cloud using a software which is more popularly known as CareTrack. Once the data is downloaded, it can be in two forms. It can give you early warning signals for certain things going wrong in your machine. For example, it could be a low engine oil level warning that comes in the form of data. So what the engineers round the clock who are working in the uptime center they do is they take action. They take action to prevent big failures. In addition, they also create something known as insight reports. The insight reports are available in two forms. We give it to the market and our customers in two ways. One of them is called Active Care. The other one we have named as Premium Services, which is a combination of various services put together, including data-based insights. Now, once this data is processed, it is sent to customers as well as dealers. Now, if you look at a typical insight report, what happens is that an insight report can give you information about either an individual machine or it can give you information about a fleet. When you think of an individual machine, the typical questions that come to your mind is, for example, how many liters of fuel is a machine consuming, for example? How many hours has the machine worked? How many times has the machine idled? How many times, for example, the engine has gone through idle shutdowns, so on and so forth. A similar accumulation of data across assets gives you information about the fleet with which you are operating. Once the insights are generated, what we do today, everything is available on a mobile. We are offering digital services along with machines that we supply. As a case in point, we have supplied load assist as a feature in our larger loaders, for example, the L150. So what is load assist? It's fundamentally an onboard weighing system. Now, the beauty of the system is that this onboard weighing system actually gives you data on the screen that you see in this photograph in front of the operator. So the operator exactly knows how much of material has been loaded into the bucket and subsequently into the truck that is supposed to be loaded. This particular feature also acts as a digital coach for our operators. That's how the journey is progressing. Today, we can simulate sites on our computers. And when you see the photograph behind me, what you can do with the simulation is you can take specific action with respect to an asset that is working at a particular site, or you can look at the whole site as a process and you can see how we can increase the efficiency of the process. For example, there are vast empty lands in between which are called leads. Lead distances are basically the distances covered by trucks from point A to point B. So you can actually take a call in terms of how to optimize lead distances so that the overall efficiency of the operations go up. The future is electric. These services, of course, will be there. But in future, we are also betting on, for example, a new technology which is powered by batteries. Battery-powered electric machines have something called a battery management system, for example, which needs constant monitoring. And obviously, data needs to come out of that system so that you're able to track how the system is doing. Tomorrow, you will have on your fingertips and your mobiles softwares which will be able to tell you how much charge is, for example, remaining in a battery. Where can you locate a charging point, for example, within an infrastructure site? And obviously, this will create a lot of advantage and a lot of information availability for our customers. We have many plans in offer, which are called repair and maintenance agreements to start off with. So we have plans such as the blue, silver, and it can scale up to gold. In each of these offerings, you will have some of these database services already packed in. So you need not worry you can just choose your service plan, or otherwise you can also choose to go for our latest offering, which is called the EAS, Equipment as a Service. I call it Complete Volvo Care because in this particular offering, what we do is we take care of ownership of the asset or financing of the asset, we take care of repair and maintenance of the asset, and not only that, we also provide services such that the productivity of the assets can go up. The only thing the customer needs to worry is paying by the hour. Rest everything is taken care of by Volvo. India is changing already. As we speak, we have 2,500 connected machines. 500 machines are already under active care. 30 plus EMOB machines are under EAS contracts within 6 months of launch. And more than 5,000 machines are under different kinds of contracts. We are moving. Now it's your turn. Thank you.